Many of us, like myself, wear glasses. We need that extra sharpness to see clearly, that extra magnification to see what is in front of us in all its entirety. In a certain sense, the gospel, the life of Christ, is a spiritual lens like glasses for each one of our souls. The Gospels enable us to see God's presence and providence in our own lives, even when we do not feel it or much less experience. It is in the Gospel accounts that we find Jesus' lessons of compassion, to see forgiveness as the work of God, to see peace as the vision of God's kingdom here on earth. The gospel of Christ reveals the fullness of God's presence in our lives. And in today's gospel, we heard a moment ago, Jesus tells us he came to fulfill the law and the revelation of the Old Testament prophets, to help us see the possibilities of healing our sometimes broken and strained relationships with God and with others. And we all know in our humanness, there are those times when it is very, very difficult to see beyond our problems, our worries of everyday life. There are times when our faults seem to overwhelm us. There are days when the stress of everyday living limit our vision of God's presence and love and care that he has for each one of us. And in those moments, and we all have them, may we try to put ourselves in the loving arms of Christ. And we do this, especially at Mass, as we are right now, and especially in our daily prayer life, to take some moments to talk to God, to talk to Christ formally with formal prayer, or informally, like a one-on-one conversation with the Lord, to tell him how much we love him and how much we need him. Because Jesus Christ is always with us in the here and now, even though sometimes we fail to feel it. And so today's gospel and this celebration of the Mass, may we see our lives and the lives of all of those around us with a new clarity and sharpness through the lens of the gospel, which is truly the reflection of God's love among us. Blessed Mother Teresa, one of my favorite saints, spoke many times of those moments when she suffered what she called the spiritual dryness of the soul. There were moments in Mother Teresa's life when her prayers didn't seem to count. She didn't feel she got anything out of them. She felt God was so far removed. But during those times, Mother Teresa never stopped praying. In those moments, when the lens of the gospel for all of us seemed to be not as clear as they once were, that's when we turn to prayer. And so let's close our reflection this morning with that beautiful prayer of Mother Teresa, and she composed many. May Lord Jesus illuminate our eyes, open our hearts to discover your love, mercy, and peace in the Gospels, to continue your work of bringing your graces and blessings into our own lives and to the lives of others. And in that sense, the love, the care, the peace, and the compassion of Christ will truly be revealed to us. And God love you.